One meal a day for 30 days will do this to your body. Have you ever heard of the one meal a day OMAD diet plan that many claim to significantly lose weight? As its name suggests, this diet permits only one meal daily, which is usually dinner. But aside from helping you shed off those extra pounds, fasting through OMAD offers other health benefits, such as boosting insulin sensitivity and improving gut health. More on those in a few minutes, so don't go just yet. We will also be discussing the risks of following a one meal a day eating plan, as well as the foods you can and cannot eat during the 30-day course. Keep watching to learn what eating a single meal a day for a month can do to your body, both the good and the bad. What is the OMAD diet? For this eating plan, you shouldn't eat or drink anything containing calories for most of the day. OMAD is a type of intermittent fasting that alternates long periods without eating or drinking anything with calories, with only short time windows for eating. Others call it the 23-1 fasting, wherein a person fasts for 23 hours and only has 1 hour per day to consume calories. Most people eat their meal at dinner time, while others prefer breakfast. Is it safe? It's safe as long as it's done correctly and you ensure you're eating enough calories and nutrition during the eating window. In general, intermittent fasting diets, including extreme plans such as this one, are unlikely to harm adults who have a healthy weight, are overweight, or are obese. On another note, OMAD isn't advised for certain groups of people. These include pregnant or nursing women, people younger than 18, and those who have an eating disorder or a history of it. Nevertheless, it doesn't take away the fact that following the OMAD diet plan has proven to benefit a person in many ways. These benefits are as follows. Before we continue, a like would be great. Benefits of OMAD. Number 1, it promotes autophagy. Autophagy is a natural cleansing process of the body that switches damaged cell components with new ones and eliminates toxins from the body. And guess what activates this mechanism? It's fasting. Autophagy is known to be one of the most significant health benefits of fasting, and the 23-1 method is no different. Fasting also promotes the prevention of diabetes, cancer, liver, and autoimmune diseases. In fact, it can even slow down the aging process. According to experts, autophagy doesn't begin until you fast for more than 16 hours. This is where OMAD comes in especially handy. It's an even better eating pattern for longevity than the regular 16-8 intermittent fasting. Number 2, it speeds up basal metabolic rate. Scientists have long since discovered that prolonged periods of fasting boost the basal metabolic rate. Following that, it's safe to say that fasting doesn't slow down metabolism. During fasting, your body produces more hormones such as adrenaline and human growth hormone (HGH). As a result, your body speeds up metabolism so it can search for food over a longer time. This in turn enhances its ability to burn fat for energy. Considering all those, we could conclude that a person can go without food for a couple of days. And don't be afraid of using the OMAD diet for this reason, especially not since the world record fasting is 382 days. Besides boosting your metabolism, do you know how else can eating one meal a day help you lose weight? Here's how. Number 3, it promotes weight loss. Fasting was and is always a natural way of burning excess sugar and fat in the body. This benefit has been recorded by specialists for several decades now. Anyway, recent studies suggest that intermittent fasting burns harmful visceral fat more effectively than a low-carb diet. Therefore, following the OMAD diet can force the body to burn stored fat for energy, which is why the body stores fat in the first place. Fats are meant to be used during food scarcity. In essence, body fat stores are a survival mechanism. Interestingly, humans rarely use this mechanism. With one meal a day, it is a simple yet surefire way of maximizing the time in which we can burn fat each day. It's like training our bodies to burn fat more efficiently. Number 4, it aids in building muscles. Contrary to what many believe, fasting doesn't cause muscle atrophy. As a matter of fact, an important reason why the body burns fat for energy as an alternative measure is to preserve muscle mass. This misconception is that fasting for long hours breaks down protein and converts it to glucose. But it isn't muscle protein that's used up. Rather, the body focuses on defective proteins of the skin and your intestinal mucosa, which needs to be replaced anyway. Thus, to protect your lean mass, the body produces counter-regulatory hormones. One of these is the human growth hormone. During OMAD, the release of this hormone reaches the peak level, which ensures you don't lose muscle. Taking all those in mind, fasting doesn't just protect your lean muscles but also bone mass. In fact, it's one of the most effective natural stimulators of growth hormone. Number 5, it boosts insulin sensitivity. Insulin resistance these days is quite prevalent. Even more so as refined carbohydrates and sugars trigger the production of the storage hormone insulin, resulting in unbelievable high insulin levels. The truth is, one way the body protects itself against this hormone threat is to reduce the insulin sensitivity of the cells. But insulin resistance means the body needs to produce even more insulin for stimulating vital functions. As a result, the risk of developing chronic diseases drastically increases, such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, cancer, metabolic syndrome, and obesity. By engaging in OMAD or any fasting pattern for that matter, you can effectively treat insulin resistance. In fact, its effects have been discovered for more than a century already. Plus, recent studies show that intermittent fasting can safely treat insulin resistance. Another positive effect of eating one meal a day for 30 days is a healthier gut. Find out how. Number 6, it improves gut health. Intermittent fasting of any form is excellent for improving gut health as it gives your intestines the chance to rest. Similarly, the bad gut bacteria are left starving, which in turn helps reduce inflammation. Moreover, it reduces postprandial endotoxemia, a risk factor for obesity and insulin resistance. And potentially, it boosts the composition of your friendly gut flora. Essentially, fasting is like restarting your gut. You know that something's wrong with it, but you cannot point out the exact problem. By restarting it through fasting, those issues might just sort themselves out. Number 7, it enhances cognition and memory. OMAD diet signals the body that there's no food available. Unlike what most people think, the body doesn't shut down from fasting. In fact, it's the opposite. It switches to turbo mode. As a result, the body activates the sympathetic nervous system, prompting it to release adrenaline, cortisol, and growth hormone. Put simply, the body pushes as much energy as it can into the bloodstream to sustain the hunting for food. And so those hormones released would prepare the body for the hunt for food. This explains why countless people reported having an increased cognition and focus when fasting. What's more, fasting boosts the brain-derived neurotrophic factor BDNF, which aids in enhancing cognitive function. All those benefits aside, eating one meal per day only also poses some risks. Additionally, it can cause people to experience symptoms. Let's find out more about these next. Downsides of OMAD. For most people, following the OMAD approach won't lead to serious dangers, other than the discomfort of feeling hungry. That said, for certain groups, not to mention it's an extreme diet plan, the risks are greater, and these include increase in blood pressure and cholesterol, blood sugar spikes, blood sugar crashes, nutrient deficiencies. Moreover, daily a person may experience nausea, dizziness, low energy, irritability, difficulty concentrating, shakiness. What to eat and avoid during the OMAD diet. In any type of dietary pattern, the rule of thumb is always to eat whole nutrient-dense foods. In particular, when following the OMAD eating approach, it's crucial to consume a variety of nutritious foods, such as vegetables, example broccoli, asparagus, kale, and cauliflower. Fruits such as berries, bananas, and any citrus fruits. Healthy fats such as avocados and olive oil. Starchy veggies and grain such as sweet potatoes, squash, oats, and quinoa. Protein-rich foods such as eggs, chicken, and fish. Legumes such as lentils, peas, black beans, and chickpeas. Seeds, nuts, and nut butter such as cashews, almonds, and pumpkin seeds. dairy and plant-based alternative products. Example, unsweetened yogurt, cashew milk, and coconut milk. Are you now ready to take on the 1 meal a day or OMAD diet challenge? What are your thoughts on it? Leave your comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. For more interesting facts on the human body, subscribe to the channel. Here are 2 more videos you should check out. Both of them will definitely help you reach your goals.